With Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Colvin. The next time Barnstable Town Council meets, it will be with 5 new councilors. At last night's meeting, the community said goodbye to 5 longtime councilors. Here, Council President Fred Chirigotis thanks the outgoing members for their services.
Tonight, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize 5 outstanding councilors. Councilor Richard Barry of Cotuit, Councilor James Crocker of Osterville, Councilor Henry Farnham of West Barnstable, Councilor J. Gregory Milne of Hyannis, and Councilor James F. Munifo Jr. of Hyannis. Tonight will be their final night of service as town councilors for the town of Barnstable. Each has served with distinction, passion, and a commitment to their village and to the citizens of the town of Barnstable. I'd like to thank them. We honor, respect them, and thank them for their zealous advocacy and their good works. We do have something small to offer. If you could come.
Councilors were presented with handwritten citations along with commemorative clocks. Following some heartfelt comments from the departing councilors, it was time to get down to business. A lengthy discussion on meeting minutes was next, with councilors finally agreeing to approve and release meeting minutes from 2 regular sessions and 1 executive session from March 17th.
So all in favor of accepting and releasing the minutes as amended by Councilor Munifo, please raise your hand. Any opposed? We have Councilor Milne, Councilor Rugo, Councilor Jocham, and Councilor Barton opposed. Those minutes are released to the public. Again, I would like to reiterate that in the future we will make every effort to make sure that we video and audio tape executive sessions so that when we get through the minutes there can be a verbatim and actual live presentation that people can look at. It makes it easier, especially when months go by before they get released. And hopefully that won't happen anymore. Now, if we could get to the orders of the day, life would be great.
After repeated attempts, the Hyannis Water Board has been unable to find a member who is both a resident and a business owner, and whose schedule allows consistent attendance at the board meetings. This change would keep the requirement that the members own a business in the area served by the Hyannis Water District, but that person need not live in the district. This is supported by the Hyannis Water Board and the Greater Hyannis Civic Association, and we have Deb Crow, who is the chair of the Water Board, to answer any questions or address this in greater detail if you need it.
Councilor Kennedy?
I had a question. I understand not being able to fulfill having a all the members being residents, but why would you not still make it be a majority of 2 rather than just make it 1? That, in other words, you're going from 3 to 1, right?
The current administrative code, as it reads, says that the board has 5 members. Mm-hmm. 3 of them must be residents, and only residents as far as businesses go. And 1 of them can own a business and live elsewhere. And 1 of them must own a business and live in the water district. And it has been difficult over the time frame of the water board to get continued representation from a business owner who also lives in the water district.
Okay, so this isn't reducing the number of residents that are actually...
If you were to approve this, the water board would end up with 3 residents and 2 business people who do not have to be a resident.
Then it was time for the yearly tax factor discussion. Members of the business community, including Hyannis Area Chamber of Commerce President Jessica Silver and Main Street BID Executive Director Elizabeth Werfbane, took the podium during public comment.
The Hyannis Area Chamber of Commerce represents 650 local businesses, and we continue to support a factor of 1 in our tax base and support any tax initiatives that would help small business thrive in our community. A vibrant business community is very important to our community in attracting new business, tourism dollars, and providing our residents with the opportunity to shop local. We strongly urge the council to continue a tax factor of 1. Thank you.
And I'm just here to talk about the factor of 1. What Main Street Hyannis really needs is support and flourishing business not more taxation that would be an unfair burden as compared to residential taxation. We represent over 120 businesses. In this room, you probably have represented probably the largest job base altogether on Cape Cod. And jobs are really what we need to have flourish in order to have a better quality of life on this island. Thank you.
The council approved a tax factor of 1 along with the residential and commercial exemptions. Finally, a $1,000 grant to cover costs of electrical vehicle charging stations was approved. Energy Coordinator Richard Elwork speaks to safety concerns raised by Councilor Norman.
I've read the concerns that you're worried about should be very, very minimal. The apparatus is designed, the specs for the apparatus are designed in such a way as to not provide that sparking potential. The electricity, based on the way the control system is created, would shut that electricity off on the backside of where the station is itself. I can't really address your concerns about inappropriate people using it at the high school. All I can tell you is that the high school was comfortable receiving this. Perhaps the concerns that you raised were not substantial enough for them to be pushed off from accepting the charging stations. I hear your philosophical opposition to it. I can only tell you that there are many other communities across the Commonwealth that are happy to receive these opportunities, not only for people who might be passing through, but for their employees and for staff. At the high school in particular, they thought it would be an interesting addition, primarily for educational purposes. There might be a situation where one of the kids' families has an electric vehicle, or one of the teachers. It's an educational opportunity as well. And there will be no doubt many private entities that are getting into the market. Many of us believe that we'll sort of transition from charging stations to battery change-out stations, just like we have gas stations now.
On a lighter note, one old time capsule and one new capsule will share the next 100 years inside the walls of Barnstable Town Hall. Thursday afternoon, 2nd and 3rd graders from Barnstable Horace Mann Charter School joined in from Town Manager Tom Lynch and other staff to place the capsules into the walls.
We have a round of applause for Ms. Long's class who helped put stuff in the This is the old one, and this is the new one, and that's going to be, this one will turn green just like that one. So I'm going to ask, we were telling people outside there are a lot of things in here. Essays from kids, there are, an old town report, Cape Cod Baseball League, where are they? Bill Boussier over there, and Judy Scarafile, who's the president. They donated the baseball, a lot of things there. But since it's raining, I'm going to cut that short. And we're going to put it up into our brick area. Now we're going to ask, you can come closer if you want.
Guys, next thing you know, this camera's gonna go. That one's not sealed yet.
The time capsules will remain sealed in the town hall walls until November 11th, 2111. With Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Colvin.